Just know, meet me in the middle of the ring. Then we're gonna see Steve out the ring.
In his career, including against Floyd Mayweather, there was a page right out of that play by
Yeah, Lamont Roach. The fight with him and Pitbull Cruz is coming up December 6th. Pretty good card, actually. Really, really good card. Got Janabek fight Edison Lara. We're going to find out what happens with the winner of that fight, because they could be potentially facing Terrence Crawford. And they got Stephen Coolboy Fulton, Coolboy Steph, going up against O'Shaquie Foster. Really good fight. And, of course, the main event, Isak Pitbull Cruz and Lamont Roach Jr. will be squaring off for the interim WBC 140-pound title. Really good fight. I don't know who's going to win, but one thing I do know is that the PBC is up to their old tricks again.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. Smash the like.
Yeah, that's right. And PBC, they want $74.99 for this fight. $75. They want $75. Now, I'm not saying that they don't deserve this, right? I'm not saying the fighters aren't worth this. What I'm saying is, how you going to ask fans to pay for this, right? You asking boxing fans who's been getting kind of spoiled for the past, I don't know, X amount of time, right? X amount of months, year or so, right? Begin spoiled with this newfound wave of boxing. All these fights, all these free fights. Just, there's no pressure in paying for these fights. But PBC wants fans to pay for this one. And I'm not saying it's not worth it, but your average boxing fan is going to say this shit ain't worth it. Where's my damn fire stick? Let me pull my fire stick back out. Right? People still using fire sticks, you know, if they haven't evolved since the fire stick thing. People go pull out them damn fire sticks to watch this fight, bro. They go pull that, and that's just the reality situation. Now, the fighters themselves, they don't deserve this, right? They just don't deserve this, but this is kind of what it is. PBC puts these damn events on pay-per-view for nobody to see them. They put them on pay-per-view for nobody to see them. But the fight itself, the main event, most particularly, is a really good matchup. Lamont Roach looking really strong. Pitbull Cruz, he's always training hard, looking good. I think this fight's going to be a really, really good fight. I think it's going to be one of the better matchups this year. I'm interested in seeing how it plays out. And that's simply because the way Pitbull fights and the way Lamont fights, I think they complement each other really well. And I think Lamont Roach is going to really surprise a lot of people in this fight with his performance and what he does in this fight. I mean, this is a dude who was just at 130 pounds a couple of fights ago. Moved up. Tank Davis tried to pull him up, you know, tried to cherry pick. It went wrong. And now here we are today. He's going to be at another weight class, 140 pounds, fighting Isak Pitbull Cruz. A move a lot of dudes ain't really was trying to do as far as, you know, moving up into fight at 140, stuff like that. Tank Davis wasn't really doing that unless there was some type of rehydration clause. So Lamont Roach always showing you what he is and what he's about. And I think that this fight is going to be a really good fight. Both guys seem to be have a little bit of respect for each other. You know, Pitbull Cruz isn't really a trash talker. He's all action, though, in that ring. He's coming at you like you was talking about his mama. So, yeah, Pitbull Cruz, we don't got to worry about this fight being a boring fight. It's going to be exciting in some kind of way, right? But the next fight, Janabek and Eloy and Edison Lara, should be a good fight as well. I don't know, man. I'm a fan of Lara. Lara's one of my favorite fighters. But he's what, 41, 42 now? He's going against a younger, stronger, I don't know if he's stronger, but younger guy. Not as experienced as Lara, but seemingly dangerous right now, right? Just seems kind of dangerous in the middleweight divisions. He's been doing his thing down there, crushing these dudes. He's been fighting. And if he gets through the American Dream, Edison Lara, that's going to be pretty interesting, because then he's going to be calling out a fight for Terrence Bud Crawford, something that we could potentially be talking about a little later. And, of course, Big Shock Foster, Ice Water, is going to be going up against Cool Boy. You know, all these unique nicknames here, right? This is the fight of the unique nicknames. They're going to be going at it. They've been having some words on social media. I think that's going to be a really good fight, too. Really, this actually really is a really good card on paper. It's an excellent card. I have no complaints about the fights. I think it's actually going to do well. The event is going to do well as far as the fighters performing. But as far as monetary gain, I'm not quite sure. $75 for this type of event right now, right before Christmas, December 6th. Come on, man. Why do PBC always do this? Why do PBC always do this to themselves, bro? Nobody. it's not gonna draw, man. You know, like, that's just the truth, right? We tell the truth over here on this side, and that, man, that's not gonna do no big numbers at all, bro. They'll be lucky if they get 40,000, dude, 50,000. You know what I'm saying? It's just too easy for people to pull up the links now or pull out the Fire Stick, bro. When they see that price tag, you can't put no ticket on this type of fight unless they are beloved fighters with a really, really solid core fan base, bro. You can't bank on Pitbull Cruz to do it. Yeah, the Mexican fans love Pitbull Cruz, but is he as big as I say Ryan Garcia? Is he as big as Virgil Ortiz? And those guys aren't really big, right? And he's definitely not big like a Canelo Alvarez. So I think they're going to lose money on this event, but I think the event itself is going to do well because the matchups are actually really good matchups. That and not on that tip is going to do well. But as far as them making money or, you know, getting people to buy it, good luck with that, bro. $75, I can see if you threw a $25 ticket on it, then people are like, yeah, you know what? I don't really want to pay it, but I could afford that. $25 or something, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, bam. It's easier for somebody to dish out 25 than it is for 75, especially when they got bills to pay and everything else, right? So, yeah, man, I don't know. Really good card, though. Lamont Roach looks like he's in phenomenal shape going to this fight. And I actually got Lamont Roach beating Pitbull Cruz. Probably more decisively than anybody has beaten him before, in my opinion. I think Lamont Roach is going to really show up and show out in this fight. That's just my prediction. It's not necessarily a prediction video, but I do like to talk about the fact that Lamont Roach Jr. is trying to do his thing out here to get his name out there. And what better way to do it is to fight another guy that Tank Davis fought. Since Tank Davis is not going to be fighting you again, right? Not going to give you that opportunity again. Well, go after the next guy, Pitbull Cruz, and fight at 140. But yeah, man, the card itself should be a really good card. I don't know if Erislandy Lara could beat Janibek right now at 42 years old. We're going to see. Lara seemed to have kind of turned back the clock a little bit, even though he got the little ball spot coming in the back of his head. And, you know what I'm saying, he's still out here doing his thing. And he's actually sitting down on his punches more and getting more stoppages at his advanced age now. So, yeah, we're going to see if he could employ that style against Janibek, who's going to be throwing a lot more punches, who's going to be pretty much more intense than anybody Lara probably fought recently. And, of course, Isak and Stephen Fulton is a really good fight itself. I don't know where this bad blood came from between these two dudes. I've seen them going back and forth on social media. I'm not sure where the bad blood has came from, but that's going to be a good fight as well because both guys are always in good fights. So, yeah, man, this would, in a different timeline, this will be worth the $75. Easy, because these are good matchups if you know boxing. But in the current climate, in the current economy, $75 ticket is a lot to ask right now. But Isak Pitbull Cruz, Lamont Roach Jr. goes down December 6th, but PBC has put a price ticket on it. Tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.